We are at the corner of Queen and John. This is MuchMusic, and we have the pleasure to welcome today Simon Le Bon and Nick Rhodes from Duran Duran.
Hello, MuchMusic Canada.
It's so beautiful to have you. And you're playing tomorrow night at the Danford, right?
Yeah.
And that's going to be fun because it's the first time you're going to be playing in Canada for a while. Last time was it with David Bowie that you came to?
No, those are the last big gigs. I think we did the Diamond Club in...
oh, yeah.
And it was on Halloween. It was on Halloween, and I remember it really clearly because everybody was, half the audience was really dressed up in their Halloween clothes and masks, and they were like sort of ready to kill, you know, because they were all kind of dressed up like the Axe Murderers and Friday the 13th, all those guys. And we kind of got such a bad, we thought there's a bad vibe going on, but actually they were really enjoying it. So I mean, the last time I spoke to somebody on the like did a phone interview with somebody, they said, oh, when was the last time you came to Toronto? I said, oh, it was Halloween. He went, oh yeah, that was a great show. Everybody really enjoyed that. I said, really? They all looked so angry.
I think everybody was into their character.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which is a wonderful, you know, celebration. You don't celebrate Halloween?
Oh yeah, we do. We just sort of, we don't have the kind of trick-or-treat thing to quite the extent. Well, we do. You just have people coming around asking for money, you know. You tell them, give me money.
Or I'll kill you.
Exactly, yeah.
Scary thing. You have a brand new album, self-titled album. I only have the booklet here. It's called Duran Duran,
right.
And self-titled, and it's very beautiful, the artwork and everything, and it's a great album because I had a chance to listen to the cassette. But what I like is the cover. Look at the cover. Can you see it? Where, or should I show it here? The cover is like, this is you guys' parents when they got married.
Yeah.
That's
strange,
a great idea.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you can see it well, but it's quite easy. Well, maybe it's just me. I don't know. You tried it with other people?
You don't give it away because you could run a competition to see whose parents are whose.
Yeah, I won't tell it.
The thing is, though, but that created that.
Yeah.
It's like the...
That bunch of horrible monsters on the back.
And are your parents still together, still married?
Mine aren't.
No?
No.
Yeah, the rest of them are.
Yeah? Most of them, but not yours?
No, not mine.
That's great, though.
My mum was just too much for my old man to handle. Too hot to handle.
So this new album, before we talk about this new album, I want to ask you a question. Something I saw in the press release, it says, 1991, your idea is as good as mine. What did you do in 1991? Do you remember?
Yeah, we were making this record.
Yeah.
I mean, we actually put the Liberty album out in late '89, spent some time promoting that, and then took a few months off, and really all through '91 and half of '92, we were writing and recording and mixing.
And busy doing all this work.
Yeah, I mean, we wrote a lot of songs. I mean, it wasn't just the 13 on there. There was about 40 pieces of music, some more of which we finished, other ones which are yet to see the light.
It was quite interesting, though, because we finished this album, I think it was at the end of May, like last year, and we changed management, so we had to sit on it for like 6 months. And during that 6 months, we've been getting more and more nervous. You know, how's it going to be when it gets out there? You know, is it going to be old-fashioned? We thought it was going to be old-fashioned when it came out.
Oh, no.
You know, you get very, very nervous in that circumstance.
So this baby's been ready for a while.
Yeah.
For a while, yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, but I mean, some great things happen, when you hold on to things, because there is a track on there that's actually going to be the next single, probably, called Come Undone. That wasn't written until sort of the November of last year, and we decided, because it was so new, it'd be great to get it on the record.
You also worked with Milton Nascimento on this album. I want to talk to you about that, but we have some people who wants to talk to you outside. They send faxes. These guys want to talk to you. There was people at home on the phone, so we're going to go see a video. We're going to watch Notorious.
Numbers?
Oh yeah, I have to give you the phone and the fax number. The phone number is 1-800-265-MUCH, and the fax number is 141-6591-MUCH. So call us. Duran Duran, Simon and Nick are waiting for your call, and also if you want to fax, 416-591-MUCH. So you worked with Milton Nascimento on a Breath After Breath song.
Are you familiar with Milton's work?
Yeah, I really admire him very much. He's a Brazilian songwriter and singer, if you guys don't know him. And how did you get to meet him and to work with him?
Well, Lauren's girlfriend lives in Rio, and she introduced him to Milton's music.
Okay.
And he went to see a concert, and he got to meet him after the show, and they became friends. And when Milton came to London, we went to see him, and Warren was playing guitar in his bedroom, and he played this riff, and Milton said, hey, that's not bad, you know, and Warren said, well, hey, how'd you fancy doing something together? And Warren and Milton said, okay, you put some music together, send a tape over to me, I'll put some melodies on it, and we'll see if it feels good, and we want to do it. And that's exactly what happened, and he sent back a tape with melodies on, music that Warren had played. We got him on a plane on Thursday. He arrived on Thursday. We went in the studio on Friday. Him and I both wrote words in the studio, sang our two different pieces. The band came and finished the instrumentation. It was all done by Saturday. He got back on the plane to Brazil, and that was that, you know.
That's amazing. Yeah, I really like his work, what he does. You guys also like Brazil a lot, so it was not a coincidence, I think, that you...
Yeah, we've had some fun in Brazil. It's a pretty dangerous place, though. Don't wear your jewelry in Brazil.
We can say, changing subject again, we can say that you guys were the leaders, you know, when the video era started, and you were like really one of the first bands to really do something with it and so forth since the beginning of your career and stuff. What do you feel, how do you feel it's been going? What do you think about the evolution of videos through the last decade?
I mean, you know, I think back then it was much easier to make an interesting video because it was so new.
Yeah.
And we had no idea the importance of video was going to take on within the music industry. I mean, it is an industry on its own now. I mean, there's so many people in a lot of different cities that only work on music video. I think it's finding its level, you know, of what its power is and what its use is and what its entertainment value is. And now, I mean, we enjoyed making the new one. We wanted to do something very simple.
We wrote a song about the whole subject of music television. It's on the album. It's called Too Much Information. MuchMusic didn't actually fit into the song, so you're spared the indictments.
Yeah, it's too much information. Destroyed by MTV. I hate to bite the hand that feeds me. It's brilliant.
I love the way you say that.
Thank you. Have you a feeling sometimes after you've been so successful, everything really worked really well for you, your career has been very fulfilling and very full and very flourishing all this since 1981. Do you have a feeling sometimes you've done it all? You think, I've done it all?
Well, whenever you do, that's when something pops up and slaps you in the face and you think, what the fuck was that? You know. But so whatever you think, you haven't done it all.
But sometimes you say, what am I going to do next? Is there something before you die in 50 years? Is there something that you would like to achieve in your life? Something else that you haven't already done? And say, before I die, I have to do this, whether it's personal level or a career level.
Well, yeah, loads of things. Yeah. But I mean, think of one. I'd love to direct a movie.
See, that's it. That's great. Are you thinking about like movie and getting involved?
Yeah,
already?
I mean sooner or later. But I mean, I enjoy being with the band so much, and you know, we've got a lot of things left to do together. So not for the moment. One day, perhaps.
And what about you, Simon?
I'll have to take a holiday one of these days.
That's a good plan. I'll ask you about your...
See, the thing about us is we always had to combine our holidays with video shoots, you see. That's why they were all, that's how it was in the 80s. That's why they were all on beaches and boats and things, you know. I like to have a pure holiday.
Yeah, like just holiday, period. Well, we'll give you a little break now. We're going to play Notorious. It's going to be a video holiday for about 3 minutes, and we'll be right back with Duran Duran on MuchMusic. And we're back.